Hello there, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Manchester United save, and today we have two finals for you, the FA Cup final against Leeds and then the massive Champions League final against Atleti. But today we start with a little bit of news from the end of the season. Mata winning Footballer of the Year. He's had a fantastic season as Juan Mata, 7.35, 12 goals, 10 assists for an attacking midfielder is not bad at all. And he also wins Player of the Year as well. Fantastic achievement for Juan Mata. Martial was named Young Player of the Year. 8 goals, 5 assists. I thought he actually got a few more than that, did Anthony Martial, but 7.04. And again, those two probably our two best players overall in this season. And then finally, David De Gea winning the Golden Glove. 25 clean sheets in his 34 appearances for United. Only 9 goals conceded, 7.02, head and shoulders above everybody else in the Premier League. And then I finished all the Premier League games and we beat Brighton away from home 2-1. Rashford and Duffy own goal, getting us the win, and yeah, put us well and truly on top of the league. Cardiff, Brighton, and West Ham all going down. West Ham, the big one, really going down for me. And who will be coming up from the Championship going forward? Stoke will bouncing straight back to Premier League football, and Leeds being back in the Premier League for the first time in a very, very long time. And then we've got Sheffield United and Brentford in the playoff final, and yeah, could be Sheffield United coming back to the Premier League as well, or Brentford for the first time. So that'll be really interesting to see going forward. But for the first game today, Leeds at Wembley for the FA Cup. This will be the lineup: De Gea in goal, Valencia, Smalling, Lindelof and Young are the back line. Pellegrini and Fred are the midfield two. Sanchez on the left, Lingard on the right, Mata in behind Marcus Rashford. On the bench, Herrera, Varane, Dalot, Martial, Pogba, Lukaku and Gomez as well. And we're just going to get straight into it and see if we can win a domestic treble and then potentially go for the quadruple. First highlight of the game, and it goes to United 6 minutes in, and Mata goes to Lingard. Forshaw though with a good tackle on Jesse, but Valencia picks up the ball, and then Jesse Lingard picks up the ball, goes for a bit of a hurried cross into Marcus Rashford, and they get the game underway. Lindelof come in for that ball and now sets Fred away. Can he get the ball into the middle? He can. Rashford's there, fire a deflection, and it's 1-0 to United. 6 minutes gone. Rashford with his 15th goal of the season. Great assist from Fred, and yeah, it was a really good run from Fred here, as you can see, down that right hand channel, and he does find Rashford in the middle, and yeah, a little bit of a deflection. A lucky goal for United, but it puts us 1-0 up. Douglas picks up the ball on the left hand side, goes into size, into Forshaw. Good little play there from Leeds, but rushed pass over to the left hand side. Rashford picks it up, Pellegrini through to Juan Mata, and he puts us 2-0. The Players Player of the Year and the Footballers Players of the Year puts us 2-0 up, and Juan Mata, 13th goal of the season for him. Rashford plays it to Pellegrini, I think it is, and he just simply puts it forward. The Leeds defence there, as you can see, all over the shop. They can't deal with our movement, and Mata then just puts it away. Keeper absolutely no chance. 2-0 United, 15 minutes gone. Healing down that right hand side, trying to find Brown, and he gets the ball back. Klitsch now over to Ayling, and he's got Alexis on his tail, but Klitsch comes over and just covers that tackle. Size now in the middle of midfield, back to Forshaw. They've got 3 in the middle, and they're going to do a job on Pellegrini and Fred, but that's a rush pass again. David De Gea comes out and just claims the ball really, really comfortably, and we start again from the back. Smalling now into Pellegrini, gets the ball over to Valencia. Quick passing from United and trying to find Rashford over the top. Fred knocks it down to Mata, and now he launches the ball over to Alexis. Lovely first time pass to Rashford, and he gets the goal. That's his 16th goal of the season. Lovely first time pass from Alexis Sanchez on that left hand side, and all Rashford had to do was run it in and slot it past the keeper. Here we go, Fred. Lovely ball out, and now that ball there from Alexis. Lovely ball. Rashford was already on his way. Again, slightly fortuitous for Marcus Rashford getting a tackle in from behind, but he put it away. 3-0 United. Going to be the end of the first half action. Again, as always, a dominant display by this United side. Less possession though, so Leeds are keeping hold of the ball a little bit better than we are. But 11 shots, 6 on target, 3 goals from those 6 as well. And all in all, a fantastic way to finish off the season, the domestic season anyway. Very pleased with performance. Keep it going, lads. Alexis Sanchez picked up a little bit of an injury, so we're going to bring Angel Gomez on that left hand side as the inside forward. Don't want to risk him, especially going into that Champions League final. And let's start the second half. Ayling, another throw in down that right hand side, finds Forshaw into Click again, back to Ayling, and Leeds picking up a little bit of possession here, trying to get forward and getting back into this game. Kemar Roof now into Luke Ayling down this right hand side, and he gets the ball in, but Smalling with a good header away, and Angel Gomez, that's a poor pass into the middle of the defence. Not entirely sure what the youngster's doing there, and Patrick Bamford pounces on that and gets them back into it. Leeds 1, Man United 3, and it's just this header here, or this clearance from Gomez. Not entirely sure what he's doing. It hits the post, comes back to Bamford, and he puts it away. Leeds 1, United 3. De Gea, with about 15 minutes to go, finds Valencia down that right hand side. Lingard now over the top to Marcus Rashford. Can he get his hat-trick? No. Peacock Farrell does well and pushes that around for a corner. 4 minutes to go now in the game, and Mata finding the ball over to Jesse Lingard. Can he put this away? No, he can't. Peacock Farrell again, making himself big and keeping it down 2-3-1. Mata with a corner, whipping that ball into the back post. Jesse Lingard can't get there, but Kemar Roof can. They've gone a little bit more attacking, and Harrison now, he's one-on-one with David De Gea. Can he put this away? No, De Gea saves it, but Jack Harrison gets the goal. He got pushed back straight into his path, and it's 3-2 now to United. Jack Harrison on the counter-attack, and it's a good save from De Gea, but pushed straight back into his path, and he puts it away. 3-2 to United. Harrison going to whip this ball in. Can they get something at the back post? No, they can't. De Gea catches that really, really comfortably. Massive catch from David De Gea, and he's just going to play for time now. They're doing a really good job in pressing that ball forward, but that is it. The ref's blown for full time. Leeds 2, United 3. We win the FA Cup, a domestic treble for us. We're going for that 4th trophy as well as with the Champions League, but Leeds came back into the second half and made a really good fist of it. But unfortunately for them, they weren't to do enough in that second half, and we came out 3-2 winners, and slightly got away with it, unfortunately for them. And we go to the Champions League now. 7 days time. I will see you when we get there. Right then, the Champions League final is upon us. Atleti versus United, and this is going to be the team that's going to go up against them. De Gea in goal, Valencia at right back, Varane and Dalot are the back line, Matic and Pogba in the middle, Lingard on the right, Martial on the left, Mata, and then Lukaku. And then we're allowed 12 subs. Didn't know that. So they're all the subs there. You can see them. But Luke Shaw has made it onto the sub bench. He might come on in the second half just to get a little bit of the game if we're doing well. And we're going to go straight into it. Let's see what Atleti have got. Yeah, it's going to be a big game, a tough game as well. Atleti always a stern test. They've got Oblak in goal. Arias, Godin, Jimenez and Hernandez are the back line. Thomas Lemar, Saul, Koke and Vitolo are the midfield 4. And then Griezmann and Diego Costa up top. And they've got a rack of substitutes as well. I am going to calmly say keep our run going. We've been doing fantastically well this season. Let's not fall at the final hurdle. And then to say there's a lot more to come from you. Go out there and do what it takes. Dalot on this left hand side goes in to Matic. He finds Pogba in the middle. We try and go over the top to Romelu Lukaku, but Arias cuts that out pretty comfortably, and they're going to play it out from the back. But again, they go long, but Varane cuts that out, and now we get the ball on the floor. Martial going forward, trying to find Romelu Lukaku, and couldn't quite get his pass through. Dalot down this left hand side goes back to Varane into Juan Mata. A little bit of pocket of space, goes over the top to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba's there. Paul Pogba scores. First blood to United, 10th goal of the season for our talismanic Frenchman in the middle of midfield, and it's 1-0 United, and it's a lovely move. Varane finds Mata in this pocket of space that we love him to have, and then he just sees the run of Paul Pogba, and a good tackle by Hernandez, but he just shrugs him off, and he lamps that in to the back of the net. Oblak no chance, 1-0 United. Mata with a free kick. He's going to whip that ball in into Dalot at the far post. Koke on the line, and Oblak with a good save. I think it was Jesse Lingard coming in with the second header from the edge of the box, and Oblak got back. Half an hour gone. That's a loose touch by Diego Costa. Mata now into Romelu Lukaku, but Godin with a great tackle on the big Belgian. Griezmann now down this right hand side. Varane's there into Diego Costa, and he hits the bar and goes over. Great counter attacking move from Atleti. And that Diego Costa header was the final action that we saw in the first half. But more shots on target from us, more possession on us, but they're going to try and hit us on the counter, it looks like. Already picking up 3 yellow cards. Diego Costa already on one. Going to get into the dressing room and just say, I'm not entirely sure what do you say at this point in the game. Don't really want to say you've got one hand on the cup. Go there, make sure you got... No, it's not good. Got to guard against complacency. Let's go there. Don't think the job is done. They all seem to gain focus and motivation, which is great. Let's get out there for the second half. Lingard has picked up a knock, so he's going to have to come off. We'll bring Sanchez on that right-hand side, and he's good enough to do a job there. Let's get back out there. Fortunate for Jesse Lingard, he's had a great season with us, and but Sanchez needs to come in and see what we can do on that right hand side. Lukaku over the top. Can he get a ball into the middle? No, he can't. Godin has pushed him over, I think, or tripped Lukaku, and it's going to be a penalty. Anthony Martial on the hour mark. Can he put us 2-0 up in this final? Can he take Oblak the wrong way? Yes, he can. Martial with his 15th goal of the season puts us 2-0 up, as I said, just after the hour mark, and just sends Oblak the wrong way there, and it's one hand on the cup at the minute. Just after we've scored, Valencia into Juan Mata, trying to find Alexis, but it's a loose pass from the Spaniard, but we get the ball back. Matic now in the middle of the park into Paul Pogba, and he's just going to go to Dalot on the left. Martial again with his back to goal, but Matic picks up that ball. Dalot again in the on the left hand side. Mata and Matic, you know, linking up really well in the middle of midfield. Valencia down to Alexis on the right hand side, back to Antonio Valencia, but Thomas Lemar nips in there and finds Griezmann down the left-hand channel. He's already booked. I think he tripped Bailly there, and I think Antoine Griezmann is actually going to be sent off for that trip. With 25 minutes to go, Atleti are going to be down to 10 men. I actually thought it was going to be Diego Costa that's got sent off, not Antoine Griezmann, and this should be plain sailing for United. Final 2 changes made. Matic off for Pellegrini and Rashford on for Lukaku, and it's now gone down to the final 10 minutes of the match. Since that sending off, nothing's happened at all. We've just been really professional, made sure we see the game out. Dalot into Pellegrini. It's going to be the final action most probably. Rodrigo comes back and does a good job. Pellegrini needs to get back and make that tackle, but he doesn't. Vitolo now driving forward into Angel Correa. Correa now coming on this left-hand side. Can he get a ball into Diego Costa? He can, and it's 2-1 now. Diego Costa causing himself a nuisance. That's his 33rd goal of the season, and they hit us on the counter-attack. Angel Correa coming down this left-hand side, and no one really gets a tackle on him, unfortunately. Whips the ball in. There's loads of defenders there, need to be doing a little bit better back there, but Diego Costa pokes the ball home. 2-1 now to United. And that is it. The full-time whistle's gone. That scare from Diego Costa with a couple of minutes to go didn't put us off. We win the Champions League. That's a quadruple this season for United. Pogba and Martial scoring the goals to win this game. Paul Pogba with a man of the match performance on an 8.3, and it's just what you want from your big time players to come in and produce that performance in a big game. And that is a fantastic season for us this year. Won the Premier League, won the Champions League, won the FA Cup, and we've won the Carabao Cup as well. Fantastic season. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. We will be back for a second season. We'll be back probably for the Super Cup, actually. Now we've won the Champions League, we'll be back for the Super Cup, whoever that is against whoever won the Europa League. But yeah, that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content. Remember, tick that little bell icon so you're notified when a video goes live. And until next time when we bring you Season 2 and all the transfer stuff as well, I'll see you soon.